Next up on the track, final men's event of the college section of the Scorcher, the Sanders Scorcher. We have 10 teams contesting the DMR. Army West Point will wear hip 1, Albany 2, Monroe, New Rochelle will wear hip 3, Monmouth will wear hip 4, Wisconsin will wear hip 5, NJIT will wear hip 6, Fairleigh Dickinson will wear hip 7, Central Connecticut State hip 8, Johns Hopkins hip 9, and UMBC hip number 10. That's the men's distance medley, our final running event of the collegiate portion of today's Sanders Scorcher. We'll be back with plenty more college races starting tomorrow morning. That first event gets underway tomorrow at 9:20 a.m. with the women's mile. Men's mile to final, and plenty of other action. You know, we have the TV window from 12:50 to 3 o'clock, loaded races, including an outstanding mile.
Stand up, guys. Gotta be still, Tim. Gotta be still. On your mark.
Men's DMR, 1,200, 400, 800, 1,600. So 6 laps for the opening leg. On the outside is UMBC wearing hip 10. On the inside, it is hip number 3, which is Monroe, New Rochelle. Hip 9, Johns Hopkins, also near the front. $29.68 for Monroe, New Rochelle. UMBC right with them. Albany now running third on the inside in the purple. And Army wearing hip 2, also in the top 4. Probably unwise to sleep on Wisconsin. The Badgers certainly have the capability to run fast. UMBC, Monroe, New Rochelle, going out in 62 seconds for the 400 meters. They just went past 500. They have 700 to go. Coming up on 3 to go, 600 meters remaining, halfway through this first leg. UMBC. Johns Hopkins in second, Monroe, New Rochelle in third, Wisconsin now moving into fourth. UMBC, Johns Hopkins, Monroe, New Rochelle. Monmouth now moves into fourth, ahead of Wisconsin. 800 meters in 2:04. They should really take off at some point. Johns Hopkins, UMBC in the lead. Hopkins into second. Monmouth into third. Wisconsin not looking too strong here in the early stages of this relay. There's still a long way to go. And now UMBC surges to the lead. Monmouth is right with them.
Come on, go!
1 to go on this opening leg. And now Wisconsin gets a fire under themselves. Wisconsin surging to the front. And the Badgers will take the lead. Wisconsin into the lead from the Big Ten. UMBC running second. They'll hand off to the quarter leg. 3:02 for Wisconsin on the leadoff. Last lap for Wisconsin on that 1200, 27:4. .400-meter leg now approaching the halfway mark. Wisconsin still in the lead. UMBC still second for now. Wisconsin 22.83 on their first lap of the 400. Wisconsin getting ready to hand off to the half miler. Albany now surging into second with a great 400 leg for the Great Danes. Wisconsin, Albany. First two splits for Wisconsin, 3:03.1, 48.57 for Albany, 3:04.57, but a 47.94 400. That was the fastest of the 400. Again, Albany with a 47.94. Now we just finished the first lap of the 800. Wisconsin, Monmouth. Moving into third is Albany with UMBC up there as well. Four-team race right now as we hit the halfway point in the 800 leg. Wisconsin Badgers, Monmouth Hawks, Albany Great Danes, and UMBC. .300 meters left in this 800 leg. Still tight, Wisconsin, Albany, Monmouth, UMBC. One lap to go in this 800, and then we'll bring out the 1600 anchors. Monmouth now ratcheting up on the backstretch. Wisconsin and Monmouth. Last 100 meters of the 800 leg. Wisconsin, Monmouth, Albany. Wisconsin gonna hand off first, Monmouth second, Albany third. Split for Wisconsin, 153.74. Split for Monmouth, 151.78. Split for Albany, 153.76. When they hit the finish line, there'll be 7 laps to go. Anchor 1600s, we got a pack of 3. Wisconsin, Monmouth, Albany. Monmouth tried to take the lead on the inside. Wisconsin counters. Look at this close top 3 with UMBC still in the thick of it. 6:47. 1 lap into this race. Wisconsin goes out in 61.69. Monmouth again edges by on the inside. Wisconsin sitting comfortably off their shoulder. Albany still in the thick of it. UMBC tightening it up a bit. We got a 4-team race here with 5 laps to go. Monmouth, Wisconsin, Albany, and UMBC. At last lap slowed to 33 seconds. This is the drama of the DMR. All coming down to that 1600 leg. But it was Monmouth's 151 half miler that put him in it.
Last 800,
4 laps to go, 800 meters remaining. Monmouth, Wisconsin. Now drawing away from Albany a little bit, and UMBC dropping back even further. If Albany can't get back up, it's going to be just a 2-man race. Monmouth, Wisconsin. I believe that's Declan McDonald on the anchor for Monmouth. Declan McDonald anchoring for Monmouth. Wisconsin right off his shoulder. 2 laps to go. Final 400. Here goes Wisconsin trying to pull away. McDonald's not giving in though. Wisconsin, Monmouth. 300 meters to go. It's still neck and neck, or shoulder to shoulder anyway. Wisconsin surges a bit on this turn. Coming down the straightaway for the penultimate time. It's Wisconsin and Monmouth. Bell lap. Wisconsin with a small lead. McDonald. Declan McDonald. Wisconsin. Final turn. Who's got what left? Wisconsin digging down. Wisconsin's going to pull away to win, it looks like. And a win in 9:52 for the Badgers. Monmouth will get second. 9:52.88 for Wisconsin with a 28.5 close. Monmouth 9:53.14 with a 28.48 close. He's actually a better last lap. Here's the anchor splits. For Wisconsin, 4:07.46. For Monmouth, slightly better, 4:07.33. Albany gets third in 9:59.93. Their anchor, 4:13.66.
Here are your final results in the men's open distance medley relay. Wisconsin with the win. Big final surge over 400 meters. 9:52.88 your final time. Monmouth and Albany are going to round out your top three. 3 teams under 10 minutes in this distance medley relay. Great effort out there. And back to the